Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to create presets in the Boss ES-5 using the loops that are built into that. So how do you control each individual pedal and save them as presets? So the first thing to understand about the Boss ES-5 is its bank and preset structure. So if you look in this left-hand corner of the screen, you'll see 1, 4, 1. So the first one is a larger bank, which I believe there are 8 of in the Boss ES-5, and then there are 5 individual banks under that, and then that last one is the preset number. So as we switch from 1 here, go to 2, it's going to change that to 1, 4, 2. So as we scroll through these, you can save these presets into multiple banks, so there's a huge number of different presets you can save. But if we bounce back over to this preset number 1, which I have labeled dry, in this preset there are no effects turned on within, so each one of these 5 buttons on the front is labeled to go along with a different pedal that I have controlled by the Boss ES-5. So in order to create a new preset to turn on any of these individual pedals, we're just going to go over to preset 2, and I'm going to click Edit, Patch, I say enter. Now none of these menus matter when we're just controlling these buttons, so it doesn't really matter what these state here. And in this case, what I might want to do is I might want to turn on the tone secret and the ultraphonics. Now those pedals will light up. Now I just simply click right, which is the save button. It's going to again ask me what location I want to save to, and then also I want to name this preset. So I just click right again, and now I use these plus and minus buttons up here at the top to name this preset. So I'm just going to go ahead and rename this to lead. So I can go through here and just click through these various letters to get what I want. And you have access to use numbers and all kinds of special characters as you scroll up. But in this case, I think these 2 pedals would make up my lead tone, and I click right. And so those are saved. Now as I bounce from preset 1, which has no effects on, preset 2 will turn on those other 2 effects, the tone secret and the ultraphonics in this case. Now, when using the Boss ES-5, all of the pedals that you're using, each one of these loops, should be on all the time on the pedal. And then you're using the Boss ES-5 in order to activate them, because each one of the loops controls an individual pedal. So we can kind of repeat this function. We can go over to preset number 3, which is labeled dry again. Nothing is turned on. I had copied that preset across the board. And so I just want to say edit that preset. I want to turn on the steel string on this one and the compressor pedal. And those 2 pedals are put together, and I can say right. We can name this again. I'm going to call this, just quickly name this with an SS for steel string. And we say right. Now, the other things that I can do in this preset is if I want to edit this and I want to look at the patch itself, I may want to look at that loop structure. Now you'll see this says 0, which is actually output, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what this means is it's going to activate pedal 5 first, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Just like if we were running a guitar cable from right to left, it's going to run these presets in order. Now, if in this case, if I wanted the compressor to go before the steel string, all I would have to do is move this down. And we do that by simply going to 1, and I want to move it using the minus button to in front. So in this case, now 5 is coming in before the compressor. And if I wanted to save that change, again, I just say right, 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 and it's going to execute that preset. Now, those pedal order options are only being saved for this individual preset. So for any of your presets, you can put any of your 5 pedals that you have in your 5 loops in any order that you want. And that's how easy it is to create and save presets with the Boss ES-5. Please go ahead and like this video if you liked what I did. And if you have questions or comments about the Boss ES-5 itself, leave them down below. And please go ahead and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with what I'm doing with this pedal board and everything else going on in this studio. Thanks, and I will see you very soon.